try to, but that definitely didn't happen. I think it's been like 3 or 4 weeks since my since that one went up. I just wanted to make a short video. I really haven't been writing. Last time I wrote was when I made that video, so it's been about 3 weeks or so, 3 or 4 weeks. It's been super hot during the day, especially the last couple of days. It's been in the hundreds. So I really haven't been going out too much other than to work. I just wanted to make a little update on my pressure washing business, since that was what I brought up last video, and what I've been doing pretty much since I left my other job. So far, I really haven't gotten much business, other than I've had about 4 or 5 jobs that I got from people I don't know, and then I had a couple more on top of that from people I do know, maybe about like 2 or 3 actual paying jobs anyway. I've been averaging probably like 1 a week. Most recent one I did is I went out a couple weeks ago and I put out these like papers on mailboxes that you could have like the tearaway on the bottom, so you could grab like my phone number and stuff. And I didn't think I was gonna get anything from that. It's just a simple, piece of paper with my number on it, and then nothing fancy, just I made it at home. I just no design or anything, just some print. And someone actually called me from that. She said that's where she got my phone number, and told me it was a very small job, and I actually had to buy some equipment I didn't have, so I didn't make profit off of that job, but now I have the equipment that I need for the future, so I guess it was kind of worth it. It all worked out. I just did a couple of like patio chairs for her. She was really happy with them. She's never had them cleaned in like 6 years, so yeah, I just cleaned them up, made them look brand new again, and she left me a review on Yelp, and Yelp hit it for whatever reason. I was like her only review, so I'm guessing that's why they thought I was, I don't know, making fake accounts or something, but whatever. Basically all my business other than that have been from Yelp. That's where I got my other 3 like customers I didn't know. It's definitely slowed down. I had a Yelp credit that I got when I made my website from GoDaddy that I was using for last month, and I went a little bit over that $300, so I paid out the $20 or whatever it was, but I didn't have the ads up for about a week or so. I wanted to see if I would get anything without them. I didn't get anything. I did get a lead on Sunday, but guy just read my message and didn't answer, so I'm going to assume it was either someone looking for a cheaper price or a competitor just trying to see what other people are charging for that service. I got that I think on like Sunday, a few days ago. But I restarted the ads. I haven't gotten anything yet. It's been about a week. My ad budget I dropped to like half, to like $150 a month, since I'm paying out of pocket for it, with no credit. But I haven't gotten anything yet. A couple people clicked on it, but that's it. So hopefully the next couple days I get something, because I figured even if I get 1 or 2 jobs, it'll pay for that $150. It's kind of a big amount. The Yelp cost per click is so high, it's not really worth it. But I figured since Yelp is pretty much the only way I'm getting leads right now, I might guess we'll do that, but I gotta find some other way to be getting new customers other than Yelp, because the cost per click is so high. So by the time I end up hitting my budget, I've only maybe got 2 or 3 jobs, and that pretty much, took like half or a quarter of my profits. But for right now, since that's all I'm getting, or that's where most of my business is coming from, I figured I'd restart it to at least get something, because some jobs are better than no jobs, I guess. But I got my door hangers, so I got to go out and hand those out. Hopefully get a couple from there. It was about, I think I got 50 of them. It was about $40 or something like that. So as long as I get like one job from there, that'll pay my cost of the door hangers. Door hangers, I get more than just one job though. Hopefully I get a couple at least to make them worth it, because it's a $40 cost, but then I also spend hours handing those out, especially right now, and since it's so hot, it's tough out there walking around when it's 110 outside. I tried putting ads on like Facebook and stuff, but I haven't gotten anything from there. I think I mentioned it in the last video, I'm not sure. I just got a couple messages basically from someone asking me how much I charge for to wash a driveway. I asked how big the driveway was, and they never answered. And then another message from someone trying to sell me something, and then another message from someone asking if I was hiring. So that's not really a success. My budget on there isn't super high. That might be why I'm not getting enough people, but I think right now the move is more like local marketing with like the door hangers. I tried to put out an ad on the Review Journal, which is like our newspaper here. It used to be super big and one of the best ways to advertise, but definitely not anymore. I had it in there for about 2 weeks. It was pretty expensive. It was like $150 or something every 2 weeks, or like $170 a month or something like that. I don't remember. Or it was $200 something a month. But I put it in for 2 weeks, see how it would do, see if I got anything from there. Didn't even get a phone call. I did get an estimate I went out to do on Monday, or on Sunday. This lady said she just found me when she was like looking for pressure washing companies to come wash some oil stains out of a driveway at her condo. And I guess the landlord called me, the owner of the property, and told me that she had she told the tenant to clean it, and I guess she tried to clean it a couple times, couldn't get anything out. So she went over and she kept getting these notices from the HOA, and she had the tenants in her picture. She like spray painted over the oil and everything. Like it looked super bad. So I went out there. It was kind of hard to tell that it was spray paint from the picture. It could have been like, it kind of looked like it was like they used some harsh chemicals on there and like ruined the asphalt. It did look like spray paint. It looked wet. I went out there. It was definitely spray painted. I saw it. The tenant even came out and talked to me. This lady was kind of crazy, but I called the landlord back, told her she spray painted over it. I didn't take the job because I didn't want to risk doing more damage to the asphalt since it was already old and cracking, and then not even leave that good of a result. So I didn't do that. Told her that she should just get it seal coated. but I don't do that. I've never done that. So it's definitely something I want to do because I know a lot of pressure washing companies offer it. But right now I'm just focusing kind of on what I know how to do and what I have equipment wise. So hopefully I start getting some jobs here soon. Because when I do jobs, I price them pretty fairly competitively, and I still end up making more than what I was making at my previous jobs. Like, I'm making like $70 an hour. I know there's pressure washing companies that are, charging $250 an hour. $70 an hour is pretty good for me, I think, especially starting out. So hopefully I get some stuff soon, consistently. But yeah, I'm just gonna head home now. It's still pretty hot out here at 8:30 or whatever time it is. If I don't have any jobs later in the week, I want to take a longer ride, maybe to like Pahrump or something. It's about an hour away. Yeah, maybe get some footage up there. We'll see. I also did make a cooking YouTube channel. I do love cooking. I worked in the restaurant industry for many years. I didn't do a lot of cooking, but it's something that I like to do. So I made a YouTube channel. I just show some recipes that I learned over the years, and just some stuff I kind of came up with, or recipes I found that I like. So if you want to check that out, I'll put the link in the description for that. Right now I only have one video up there for a baked basil pesto salmon. It's pretty good. I'm not a big fan of salmon, but I like it like this. I also have another video for another type of salmon that I made. These are pretty much the only two ways I'll eat salmon, other than like in sushi or something. But yeah, if you enjoyed the video, I appreciate a like.